and welcome to Not So Daft Minecraft. So, I had an accident while I was touching up some of the function of this spawner, and I fell into the same position you see the skeletons in right now, and I died. I lost 30 XP, and it's already a chore going from 27 to 30 with this spawner. That's your magic spawn point. You spend 3 XP units, drops you back to 27. How quickly can you get back up to 30? I don't have a bunch of great gear, but man, I am itching to build a blaze spawn XP unit. So I'm going to do it. We're going to abandon this one. I'm going to keep the bookcases and all that. I think I have enough materials to make a whole new spawner, okay? And I'm just going to go do it, man. Sitting here thinking about it, thinking about wanting to do it. Let's go do it. Okay, so the amount of time that has passed since I said I was going to do this and I have reached this point right here is probably nearly an hour and a half. I did not have as much bookmaking material as I thought. That, of course, cut into how much bookcase I can make. I still haven't crafted a enchanting table. I think what I need to do is figure out where we're going to come out of the blaze spawner at. So the challenge is going to be finding the most direct route between those two places. Now, one little cheat I sometimes employ is when I'm building the blaze spawner, I'll go into peaceful mode. The reason I do that is simple. I get a lot of lag from the blaze themselves. Okay, so basically what we do here is we run through the nether fortress. I'm trying to identify the quickest route over to the blaze spawner so I can start figuring out how it relates to my nether gate location. And along the way, of course, we get quite a bit of magma cream from these guys because I find quite a few of them. But this was a lot of back and forth running because I would find the blaze spawner and forget which lefts and rights I had made. So it's back and forth, essentially kind of recreating the path and trying to keep my orientation to what I know my home location to be. And once I had a pretty good sense of that, I head back to the blaze spawner and try and get oriented. Okay, so we just start tunneling away from the blaze spawner. My hope is that we can go out and look to our left and see the gate, but we just find more open space. So head back, and what I want to do is count the number of blocks the blaze spawner is above my primary access tunnel. Add those as a total number of steps up, and I know I'm going on the right path when I find the nether fortress. So we get back down in our tunnel, keep moving forward, and eventually we will pop out into the nether fortress. And here is our spawner. We start digging out. So we want to be, because we're going to be down in a tunnel. Okay, rather than some exhaustive drawing trying to explain it, I thought I'd build this so we can understand what's going on, okay? We've got a central barrier protecting a central tunnelway. These walls in red protect the side tunnelways, one in the back as well. The green blocks are just here to show you how we pinch the hallway in. 2 blocks above the spawner, 2 blocks below the spawner, so it's 2 blocks plus the barrier. Okay, so 2 blocks plus the barrier is 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks down. We are on a slab. Okay, and that slab lets us be at about eye level. We can go all the way around, like so. This is for 2 reasons. One, it allows us to draw the blaze over. It also gives us a place to move away from their shots. And as they drop blaze rods, we'll be able to pick most of those blaze rods up. Okay? Now then, let's see it work here. The platforms in purple are only 3 blocks wide. Makes for a 7x7 room, and it means that from almost any position you can strike the blaze on either platform. Now here's a reason we will have the side passage. He doesn't see me because of the glass. But when I get here, he has a chance to see me. I've tried building without the side passages, but once the blaze ignores you till they move, they can't be executed. Okay, so I get busy doing all the math, trying to figure out exactly where the tunnel's going to be, and I hope I got it right. The red block is my marker for the glass barrier. We run back down and pick ourselves a new tunnel location and get it cleaned up with some cobblestone and start marching out. I wanted to be a little closer to my gate. Still gonna have to come out of my nether gate and get to this point, but yeah, at some point you gotta stop doing math and start making tunnels. We're gonna have elevation changes no matter what we do. So, why not, let nature be our guide. So we're kind of an open space here. So just creeping out, literally, or crouching out and building a tunnelway. All the while hoping that I punch through at my build site. Feeling confident. Feeling confident. Ta-da! All right, so that I'm gonna fast forward a ton through. I'm sure you know how to build tunnels. I'm sure you know how to build bridges. That's just a basic XY coordinates thing. I kind of figured out where this room was, figured out how many levels down I needed to be. The 2 netherrack blocks below the spawner represent the 2 spawn gaps, or whatever you want to call them, the kind of the offset required for the spawner to work. The red block represents a barrier device that I build to protect my killing tunnel. I basically stand down here and see if we can get a perspective on this. No, we can't. I may be off by 1 too. I don't think so, because I usually stand on slabs down here. And that allows me to kill the blaze when they're floating around up here. I did cheat a little. I put myself in peaceful mode. I think if it was meant to be a real cheat, they would not allow you to do it unless you were in creative mode. I get too much lag, and to be honest with you, you can't really. Can you turn off a blaze spawner? Absolutely. Yes, you pack it in with glowstone, then you can reduce the spawns. But it's It's not, I don't know. I much prefer the, I'll go into peaceful mode for this build. It's not that big a deal. That's enough for this video. It was a little harder to get the train line out here. I haven't even set the train. That's kind of boring itself, but what are you going to do? It's a vacation week, which is why so many videos are getting done. And frankly, at this point, I just like to watch some television. Okay, thank you for watching Not So Daft Minecraft. I've been Ghosib, you've been great.